Well,
Where are you?
on the bike.
What the heck did you do to your hair?
Okay, Flagstaff, Arizona. Just came up that little hill. Move that way down. It's a different world. Cycling outdoors. I could do this long ride inside, sit on the bike for 3.5 hours on the inside, but it's nowhere near the level of technicality that it takes to ride outdoors. So this is a good ride. I'm 30 minutes in. I got about 2.5 hours. It'll be a good ride, man. Feel good. This is fun. I might be an outdoor demon now instead of an indoor demon. All right. Pit stop. One, because I have to pee. That section that I just went down was really bumpy and I had a lot of potholes. And my 52 miles, 3 hours and 12 minutes. That did not go as planned. My aero bars came loose, either loose or off, at least 4 times. The last time they came loose, I said, screw it. I was gonna, because I kept having to stop and like fix them so that I could sit in aero. But then I would go over a bump or the road would get a little bumpy and then it would wobble again. I'd almost like fall off of it. So they're loose. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix them. A little disappointing, but also kind of proud of myself. I learned a little bit about myself today. That was a hard ride, definitely not easy. Overall, it was super fun. Very, very fun. A little frustrating at times, and obviously my biking skills is not where I would like them to be. Not where I think I'm at. A learning experience for sure. That was good. I did a ride for the last 20 miles on the base bars, and my hands went numb, which was not fun. So I definitely have to figure out the aero bars. Pavement ends. Down there. Alright, today we got a long run, about halfway done with it already. I'm up here in Flagstaff for the weekend. Had a long bike yesterday, and then today we got a long bike ride, or a long run. 95 minutes. So far I've ran 37 minutes and 6 seconds, 3.66 miles. One thing I will say is up here in Flagstaff, you're sitting at like, I don't know, 6,000 or 7,000 feet of elevation. So my heart rate is just a little bit higher than I would like. Ankle is a little sore. Running is just one of those things where you go through miles where you feel really good, and you go through miles where you don't feel really good. And that's what that second half of this update was. Is a couple miles I felt like I was on top of the world, and there's a couple miles there where I thought I was gonna die. But that's all part of running, man. It's all part of the race. It's all part of the game. That's also, side note, I gotta start running out amongst the trees a little more. What do they put in these outdoors, man? Yeah. Really, really good run this morning. We'll finish up here. The last 25 minutes or whatever it is.
Supersonic, my existence can't resist it, can't resist it. Supersonic.
In the next clip, Kanon had another race. He had another triathlon. I think I mentioned him before. I mentioned his race before, and I didn't add any clips, I don't think. But this race, I got a couple good clips of him.
swimming, biking, and running, and this was his first open water swim. It was in a lake. It was up in Shola, Arizona, so took a little bit of a drive, made a trip out of it, and Kanon's just so lit, man. And yeah, so these next clips are just of him and the race, and unfortunately I didn't get a finish line video. His parents were at the finish line, and I just want to get this video out. Shout out to Kanon, congratulations to Kanon on another race. I don't know his official time, but I don't think it took like 20 minutes. Like, he was fast. He did a lot. I would say he did a lot better this time than his first one. He did have a couple hiccups that, you know, they happen. He's 8 years old, and we can work on it, and it's just fun watching him, and he's just excited to be out there. So yeah, man, shout out Kanon. Alright, so a couple of things. I did shave my head. It's probably been about a week now since I shaved my head and I made that video, so just going back and rewatching the edit and the YouTube video now, and I'm inputting this right before I upload, just to give a kind of a update on what's been going on. And I think the reason I cut my hair, so for a long time I had really long hair and I had a really long beard, and I think that was just kind of my way of hiding from my true self and kind of hiding from who I was, which at the time, you know, for a long time I was a little bit overweight, a lot self-conscious, low self-esteem, didn't like the way I looked. So that's kind of why I grew my hair out, grew my beard, and then also it affected the way that I kind of treated people. I wasn't the nicest person, you know. I make fun and make jokes at people's expense, and it was all just all just like a sheet over me, just to kind of hide, you know, kind of the scared person that I was. You know, I was someone that was, you know, that had all of I was someone that had all of my own problems and all of my own failures and things that I wasn't super proud of, and so I hid behind the long facial hair, the bad attitude, the, you know, the mean personality. And so this past probably year or 2 years that I've been getting into fitness and working out and really trying to just be a better person, you know, that's been, you know, personally, that's been one of my goals. Every time the new year comes around, is I just want to be a little nicer, or I want to have, you know, more genuine conversations with people, or I want to show genuine interest in people's lives, and not make as many, you know, mean comments or negative jokes, or not let my face show other people, you know, how I'm feeling inside, angry, upset, or if someone says something that I don't agree with, like things like that. And I think as I've been going on this kind of self-growth journey, this was kind of like my last piece of the puzzle, like stripping away that old identity that I thought I was, or that I was trying to hide behind, in shaving my hair, shaving my beard. It's kind of symbolic of letting go of who I was hiding behind, and now I'm embracing who I want to be and who I'm trying to become, and just being my best, the best version of myself, being the most true form of yourself. I wrote it in an Instagram post. I couldn't explain it any better than this, but the more you become yourself, the less you need to be anything else. And I think that's kind of the journey that I've been on for a while now, is just becoming more of myself and stripping away anything else that is not actually me, and not actually how I feel, and not actually the values that I hold in my life. So yeah, man, a couple people have asked, what's up with the new haircut or whatever, but that's, kind of symbolic and literally what I've been going through and what I've been thinking. So that's why I cut my hair. Probably a little deeper than it needed to be, but I feel like if I'm going to start doing this YouTube stuff and this YouTube channel, that might as well show you guys, everything in my life and kind of all the thoughts and feelings that I have. Not just the training aspect. Like, training is one part of my life. But outside of swimming, running, and biking, I go to school. Not right now. I'm currently on a break. I work. I have, I go to family events. I got a lot of nieces and nephews, got a lot of siblings. I'm trying to pick up, this YouTube thing. I got other side hustles that I'm working on slowly in the dark, kind of nobody knows about, but figure why not let you guys know now. I recently passed my boards for my LPN license, so I'm officially LPN, going to be starting a new job. Well, new job at my same place. So that's exciting, and that's something that, I haven't really shared on this channel. I don't really share on social media, but yeah, I'm in the health field. I'm in the health and medical field, and it's something that I really enjoy. I enjoy helping people. Yeah, man, that's what I've been doing for a while now. I was a CNA for a couple years. And for those of you that don't know what that is, CNA is a certified nursing assistant. And then I've been going to school to get my nursing degree, my nursing license. I now have my LPN, and I got to keep going back to school to get my RN and eventually, see where that takes me. But that's what I got going on right now. Yeah, just an exciting new chapter of my life where kind of stripping away the old version that I was trying to hide behind and stepping into this new, real, authentic person that I know I am. So that's the video. Like it, leave a comment, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a joke, leave a criticism, hate mail, whatever you want, man. Yeah, man. Peace.
I'm pulling up plane, young blood, left behind.
Hello,
Where are you?
on the bike?
What the heck did you do to your hair?
Just got a haircut.
Yeah. No, that's not a haircut. That's like, I don't even know what to call it. What is it?
Swag.
No. Tieta. Are you serious? I made you to cut that. Just buzz it off. Just buzz the whole thing off.
Why? I like it.
You like it? What is it?
She doesn't know I shave my head. She thinks I have an arrow.
Oh, really?
What is this? Is it a side or like is it what? You may
Yeah.
as well just do it with it.
It's a sign of great respect in my culture.
No, that is not your culture. You may as well like buzz it and dye your hair blonde like Steven. That would have been better.
What if I dyed it arrow blonde?
Oh my gosh, Sam. That is so. Oh my gosh, so ugly. I hope you did buzz it. Okay.
Alright.
I'll see you soon. I'm coming home. Bye.
Alright, see ya. Interrupted my song, homie.